just thinking, like, how did I know that I was queer? And is it something that I know? Like, even now I'm kind of just like, did I choose to be queer because I think that it's the right thing to do? That it's cool? So I had originally come out in 2011. It has been 8 years. Oh my gosh, 8 years. Damn, that's a long time. I just remember going through the school system in my adolescence and elementary school and middle school and high school, not really knowing that it was an option for me, not thinking that it was something that I could even ask myself, really. I didn't see any example of it on the playground. Like, I remember kids being like, oh yeah, this is my heterosexual partner. I knew that lesbians existed. The lesbian movie needs to be made by a written and made by a lesbian for it to be a good lesbian movie. I got caught by my mom looking at porn. Dude, those were the days. And I got in a lot of trouble. I thought my life was gonna end. I was just thinking, like, no, I would never actually want to kiss a girl because I think it is gross. I didn't really connect the dots of, like, if I think kissing women is gross, then why do I get turned on when I think about two other women kissing? I don't know. And I met somebody who was actually a lesbian. So I guess I hit another type of puberty. It's time for me to explore my sexual identity. If a girl is trying to figure out if she is gay or not, definitely do Ultimate Frisbee, because you will know. Ultimate Frisbee had some really attractive women. Was also really overwhelmed by how attractive these women were. So I quit the team. Like, I was just trying to be friends, and I guess I always say this. Of course, their partner was so attractive. They have their friends, and they're like, oh my gosh, have you been waiting for a long time? And are you here by yourself? And I was like, yeah, I'm just here to meet up with you because I'm so into you. By the time we got out of the club, the sun was rising. And after that night, I knew that I was in love, or I thought I was in love. And I was basically just willing to do anything to just be around this person. That's what I thought love was. I guess I'm kind of like horny in a lesbian way. Not so much like horny in a heterosexual way, because after that I was kind of just like really not noticing dudes anymore. And I knew that it was right for me because it just felt so good. Like, it just felt so good being around this person, and I really didn't have to worry about like who this person was. Being gay, I think back then, 8 years ago, is seen as a sickness, and that's what my parents told me, that if I was actually gay, I think it's easier for my parents to accept a woman who presents as more masculine as queer than a woman who is feminine and also likes women. Because that woman, if that woman likes a queer, likes a masculine woman, why not just like a masculine man? If I'm gay, then I have a mental disorder. If I'm perfectly healthy and I'm not actually gay, the only thing that could be making me gay is if somebody had manipulated me. They were in disbelief. They never saw it coming. I mean, I never saw it coming, so how could they see it coming? She came to China to try to take me home because she was afraid that somebody was manipulating me. They were afraid that maybe the other people would think that they did not raise me the correct way. People are not going to hire me because I'm gay or because I like women, which was untrue and also against the law to fire somebody based on their sexual orientation, thank God. Years later, I think my parents and I are on definitely better terms. My parents can see that I'm not sick or anything, and I think they have also heard about how people who are queer can have happy, successful lives. I was a weirdo. I wasn't even that weird back then, but I was weird already. Kind of looked like a boy back then, and I'm really good looking, so figures. And thank God for Ellen. I don't even know what life would be like without Ellen.